get it printed out. Okay. Now, when you get it printed out, I don't know if I have one here. Please, Mr. Shoda, if you can showcase the proposal letter so that they get to see it here. Now, that letter is what you need. Your mouth cannot say it alone. If you say it with your mouth, no problem. But if you want it to make more sense, to have weight, you must present that letter. Now, here are you. Your name is Mrs. Adija, and I'm coming to you. What I'm going to do is I present myself as this is Mr. Obe from a telecom company in Lagos. Our agents are all around the schools to help teachers to make additional income. I have a proposal letter from our company in Lagos. Here it is, ma'am. So while I am handing it over to that woman, I am at the same time showing him the companies that the teachers will be enjoying, because on that letter they will have MTN, there's Glo, there's Nine Mobile, there's DSTV, GoTV companies, and rest of them. And I will be pointing it straight to her that these companies are what people are, where people are making additional income because everybody uses the products. And these companies have been paying Nigerians for the past 22 years, starting from Obasanjo, who is making more than 75 million naira every day, as long as Nigerians recharge MTN. So as he's holding it and he's going through, I am pointing this. And immediately I bring out my phone and say, okay, ma, this is what I'm coming to show you that day. And I will just recharge him. I say, it is VTU. And this VTU will be well explained when our people come around next week. Would you want us to come next week and show them how this VTU is working and how banks and other companies are using this VTU in partnership with telecom to make money? He will tell you to come. You have got it. Within 5 minutes, I target myself. I don't talk too much, except he or she puts me on long talk. Then I go for that diplomatically, explaining but not in details, because I don't want to say something that he will want to put me away. Okay. Now, when he gives you the time, we have accepted the day, please don't miss that day. And if there's any reason you must miss that day, please call. Don't forget that you need to collect their phone numbers. You must collect it. I don't know the method you will use. Please, you need that phone number, because something may happen. I may not want to come that day. You can call in advance that, sorry, madam, from our database, there are so many other schools lined up for us to engage. For that reason, your own school time is clashing with another school. Can we make your own next week? You need to be sound. You must think 5 times ahead of anybody who is thinking around you. Your aim is to retain that school and have access to it any day you want. Now, you are given opportunity to come that day. Now you go. When you go that day, please get prepared. You must have your 7 telecom analysis laminated copies with you. And as you discuss this one by one, do not lie against a wall. Do not look as if you are weak. You must stand straight with confidence. Look straight into their eyes one by one as you talk to them, holding this thing in your hand as you present it to them. Something is happening. These individual teachers are looking the way you are standing, whether you are weak, whether you just come to see how to collect their money, or you know what you are coming to present to them. They're watching your countenance. They're watching the way you make expression, and they're looking at you if you have confidence in what you are saying. So don't just be talking and you are lying against a wall, or you are standing against a table. No, stand on your own, face them. Make a movement left and right, center, front and back. You need to talk to them. You are the one in charge at that moment. Every other question will be pending. Nobody should take you unaware. No, no. Any questions you have to pause all the questions, but you must do it respectfully. And if somebody says, somebody has told me, you're doing it somewhere, and that man is doing it in the other school, it is not your own to say, I want to see the man. Or somebody among them there is saying, I am doing it. It is fine. Whether it is fine or not, continue talking. Don't go there. Because by the time you branch, and everybody is branching to that place, and this person that you have branched to now said, sometimes self, you used to have network problems self. Sometimes self, I don't even know the thing self. It has created another discouragement. So forget anybody giving you remark or giving you no remark. Your own is to deliver, and you must deliver. Because I'm talking based on my own experience, and I cannot make that mistake again. That was 3 years ago. So anywhere I go, I am going to conquer. It's either 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 people must register. I don't care who has registered in that place from other downline or other leaders. It doesn't concern me. Or I go to a church, I see one person or two people say, I have registered. That was their own problem. Somebody must register today with me. So you must speak with confidence. You must be happy when you are talking about it. You must look as if you are enjoying what you are saying. You must have what is called a form for registration. Before leaving house, you must arrange your form. Arrange it. So the moment you have presenting the first one, the second one, the third one, when you get to the last one that has to do with how much have you earned from this telecom, you bring out your phone, recharge 1 or 2 persons because you are making money because you have your own VTU. That's exactly what they do not have. That's what banks have. That's what OPay has. That's what MoneyPoint has. Jumia has it. And Dangote said after refinery, he's going to establish his own VTU telecom. So why are you not getting your own? Why have you not got it? And why are you not ready to get it? Now, from my own VTU, I'm going to recharge 1 or 2 persons. Please do recharge them. Recharge, yes, recharge. 100 naira. Don't recharge 200. 100 naira, 1 person or 2 persons. Is okay. Show them again that this business will allow them to also print the chat card, bring out your printer, arrange it from house. So arrange it from house. How many you want to print? Is it 1 or 2? Bring it out. Bring their printer out, connect it and print immediately. Give it to them to load. You are boosting their confidence. See, there are 3 types of people in a setting when you are talking. Those who are just for personal users. Those who are interested in the data, because you need to also mention that data here is very cheap. Okay? This is our data here. 1 gig is 305 naira MTN for 30 days. So there's no point you buying too much money, too much expensive data. Here can get it. So you have gotten 2 persons now who are thinking that, wow, instead of buying 2,000, 5,000 data in a month, so this company can give me a cheap data, wonderful. So I can also make money selling it, wonderful. The third person are people who are saying they want to print. You have also gotten their own idea, their own interest too. So you are not leaving anybody. Everybody is being connected in your discussion. Okay? Now, the moment that is done, the interest has arose. You have raised your interest. The next thing is, I want to help 5 people from this school, 10 persons from this school, depending on the population you meet. Okay? And I want to help them to get registered. Today, bring out your form and ask them who is interested. I tell you, you will see all of them stretching hands, they want to register. That is how I go by it. Like I always tell people, if you miss a mentor, you miss his methods. If you miss a mentor, you miss his method because he has fallen and risen many times and he has refused to fall again. So that is that of the schools. Then going to that of the churches, the different ball game. This one is you to meet the pastors or the prophet or the reverend. It has a different ball game because these persons are leaders. Many times people have scammed their members, so it becomes difficult for you to come in immediately and say you want to go and talk to them. They'll tell you no. God, you don't know what you're carrying, whether it's on that way of scamming their members again. So you must be diplomatic at this instance now and make it firm to them that this is what they need. Use our data, for instance. Give analysis of 20 gig data of somebody who's selling 1 gig at the rate of 400 naira, 450 or 500 naira. Stay at home, do your analysis, take your pen and biro, do your analysis, finish analysis, put them in your mind, know it, go out and tell them that your members can be in their church, at home, in the offices, and they can make it more than 100K only from the data they sell. And this data is the same MTN, the same this thing, because of they're now into partnership with telecom. They're not like shareholders making money profit from telecom sales. See, if you do not know how to connect to these leaders, they will still believe that you are coming to scam their members. Now you have spoken values, not just products. You have spoken values to them that, wow, these people are coming to teach, empower my members, how they can be making money. And this data is also something they can sell at home, somewhere in the shop, everywhere. You can also chip in that they can also sell data, print charge card. That in fact, what your company is coming to train them on is amazing. That you want to come next week, that your company wants to come next week to show them how they can make millions of naira, like Obasanjo is making money staying at home without doing much. If you do not speak value, if you just say, I'm coming to show them how they can make money at home, forget it. How many money at home schemes are available now? Plenty. So they have had enough of money at home. They have had enough of making money from phone. They have had enough. You must include value. It is value that sells. It is value that sells. What distinguishes us from other companies is our value. Our product has great value. So you must connect to that value. The reason why people today, they will register and they forget our platform because you do not tell them what they can use the company platform to do. Let them start from selling. Let them grow their interest from selling. Then they will not know that, wow. So they can tell somebody and the person will join the business, knowing that this business is a business of product of value. Now, when you are not giving the date to go, make sure you get the pastor's or the person's what's it called, phone number, so that you're able to come the day you have been advised to come around and make a presentation. So the same thing applies. What happens at the school also applies here. Use your telecom analysis to drive home your points, recharge them, print for them, and bring out your form for registration. You see, there is something we call for action. If you miss call for action, you miss registration. You see, call for action. You don't call out, you don't proceed on call for action when their interest has not been built up, or when their interest has been reduced. What reduces their interest will be what you said last. You should know what you are saying. Now, the moment that point where their interest has increased, that's when you call for action. Now, I want to register 5 people, 10 people. I want to help 10 people to register. I want to help 5 to register. At that point in time, you have introduced call for action. That is when you get response, because you have shown them something that they have never seen before. You have shown them something that they've been looking for to get. You introduce call for action. So do not forget that when it comes to offline marketing, it is very interesting. You cannot do it without getting registration. It is important. If such English exists, you will get registration, but you just need to master the art. Ask questions. If you want to ask me a question, please ask me again and again. I will tell you what to do, because I made mistakes in the past. I'm not going to make it again. So go back to your area. Count how many churches in your area begin to distribute proposal letters. How many schools in your area begin to deliver this into them? Finally, do not give these letters to anyhow person. Maybe you go to a school, you meet a security man, or meet the teachers coming out from the gate. I say, please take this thing to your head teacher. Take this thing to your principal. Take these things to the proprietor of waitress. No, 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 no. Don't give it except you meet the head. It doesn't matter how many times you go there. It is better late than never. Okay, so it is going, you have to go to the head. That person must hear from you. If he goes through a second person or a third hand, your message will not get right into the heart and mind. They won't understand what they are saying. In fact, the person will just murder everything you have said to him or her at the gate. He will go in and say, there's one woman, or one man, all those people I don't know. They give me one letter, say they want to do one thing for us. So can you imagine? See. You see, the person will just trash everything you have discussed. So please don't waste that letter and don't waste that asset. If you want to have access to that school, don't waste it. People who are in that school, they are human resources. They are human resources. You want to get them into a business. So don't miss the opportunity by giving it to somebody who will not deliver your message to the head. Go for the head. Deliver their letter to the head. Discuss with the head. Be the principal, be the pastor, be the prophet. Go for the head. That is where you belong. That is where you must get access to those. They are the one having the keys, and they will always lock the keys, the doors. You can never pass until the keys is given to you to open it. So why not go to the head that have the key of say, come on Monday, come on Sunday, come on Tuesday. You see, when they give you the access to open the door, oh my God, you will have those people inside there to listen to you. Now, the tools you need actually, our t-shirts, look branded, you look unique, look branded, look unique. It will help you a lot. Get somebody that has the t-shirts and the cap, get from the person, buy it. You can buy one, you can buy two. Me, I have 4. These are my tools. I deliberately buy them. I don't need to make the money if I buy them because I have got a business I want to do. Letters, download them and print them out. Print them not in black and white, but in colors because they appeal to the eye. They attract to the eyes. But if you don't have want to do it black and white like photocopy, no problem. Make sure they are very neat and well presented. That's the second one. The third one is that form for registration. Sorry, is telecom analysis. Download them, laminate them. They must be laminated, looking very presentable. Okay. The third one is the form for registration. Yes, very good. The form. Get them ready for yourself. My own form, I rearranged it from what I got from TGL. How do I rearrange it? TGL's own form on the black form has the passwords column, has the bank column. When they come to your seminar office, it is easier for you to digest everything. So sorry, it's easier for you to give sufficient explanation of why they need to put their password and the rest of them. But when you go to schools where they give you only 5 or 10 minutes, you don't have time to explain. It's what they see that they interpret. So you are given 5 minutes or 10 minutes. After you have taught everything, you only left with just 1 or 2 minutes. And I said, please put a password. Full stop. I tell you, all the whole form that is collected, they will keep it handy and they will not feel it. Because you have touched area that is very sensitive. Password, in their mind, they're like, password. Do you know what I'm talking about? Password. So in my own case, I remove those passwords, I remove the banks. What I have there is name, phone number, username, email, and the amount to write to start with. That's all I have there. So when the person wants to register, now, where is their phone? The moment the person brings out his phone to register, the person will begin to build confidence in his own mind. It's being done on his own phone. So when you get to the point of registration, of putting a password, I say put password. It is his own phone. No, he will be too quick to put it directly. He wouldn't bother. He will put the password sharp, sharp. You get it now? So, but if you have mentioned it earlier that write it on this form, your password, I tell you, nobody will register. So you want to ensure that everybody that shows interest must register. That is the ultimate. Okay. Then the last one is the printer. Get a printer. Get a printer. Is there twice? Get a printer and start you to market your business. Market your business. That is number one thing that I did when I joined TJR. TJR was not having a e-pin. No e-pin for TJR. But I've been printing before I joined TJR. I have to beg the CEO to please help us add it to TJR. That is going to help many of us to fly fast. And after due consultation with other leaders, it was added. So immediately I go for the printer. I printed 1, 2, 3 in the whole week, the whole month. I found that this is wonderful. And so any school I go, any church I go, if you don't have 50K, I will not register you for printing. If you say you want to print, I'll tell you come aside and separate yourself. Don't have 50K, no registration. So I was bringing people in on 50K, 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 those who want to print. Now that I'm like, okay, anybody, any amount you can print, you know. So I have a target that my point value must rise tremendously within a space of 7 days, 30 days of how I projected it. See, this is a business. Pattern it. Okay, there's nothing wrong for me to say if you want to print, you must come in with 50K. It is my own. I mean, it is my thinking. If you register 50K and now I discover that even 10K can print, what's my problem? Is he not enjoying the level he is now? He's enjoying it as a bigger person, more than person who registered with 10,000 naira. So it is, I think, is a concept. It's just, I think, is a concept thing. The way you think about it. It is not that you are deceitful. You just want people to know that you cannot just be operating at low level when you can fly in a business that is very profitable. Anyway, it's just my own. Okay, so that is how offline marketing looks like. So we have various ways. We have the schools, have the town hall meeting, we have the CDA, CDC meeting, we have churches, we have what's it called? Cooperative society, we have village meeting, we have all those different meetings. Please be writing them down. If you come across a new one, go and add to the list that you have written others. Okay, so that you can plan for how to get there. Who is the president? Who is the chairperson? Who is the chairman? Want to reach the person with our information so you can present this to the members. Okay, so this has been how I did it when I joined, and last year I was able to crash two incentive. No, two of my account crashed. 750,000 naira travel incentive. So why I was thinking I'm the fastest person on earth in TJR, one of my downlines to also try to do what I did by putting all
I guess his network is not stable. Hello, Mr. Albert. Network is not good. Okay, so it's just letting us know how offline marketing has helped him. And let's still try to wait for him so he can conclude what he's saying. Well, I don't want it to be too silent, so hence this my um summarization that I'm doing. So for the benefit of those that couldn't join earlier, I'll just try to do the summarization of everything he has been saying. So you need your offline marketing to do all of these things to go higher with TGR. Online marketing alone cannot do the work. It cannot give you the correct answer you need to make these millions from this business. So you really need this offline marketing. And we have a living witness, which is Mr. Obed, and he has been doing justice to all these things. So what you need is just to submit your detailed proposal to either schools, churches, mosque, and make sure you don't give just anybody. Make sure you give it to the head of the place, be it the head teacher of the school, the principal, or be it the pastor or the imam. Make sure you give the detailed proposal you have printed out. Give it to the head of the school or imam, like I said, and make sure you address the person confidently so that the person can be sure you know what you are saying. And he has taught us how to present the proposal when we are doing that. So you tell them a company from Lagos is coming to teach them how to gain money from what is collecting money from them. That's the usage of their airtime and data. He has taught us all of that. So, and then make sure you dress nicely. Mr. Obed, are you there, sir? I think he's not back yet. Okay, so then after, make sure you address them confidently and then be sure to dress nicely and be happy when you are doing the presentation of your proposal so that they can know this business is doing you good. You are not a beggar or whatever. Make sure you are happy with this business you are into and be confident, like I said. Also, make sure when you get when they fix your schedule, do not allow it to clash with other schedule of yours. Be sure to be right on time so
Mr.
that they can
Obed,
do.
Mr. Obed is back. He's back.
Okay, Mr. Obed.
Okay. I think if
Mr.
okay,
Obed, are you back?
can continue.
Okay, so he's just trying to let us know all the things we need to pull off this offline marketing, and it will really go a long way if you do it according to what he said. And if you know you have other things you can add to it, just make sure you add it. So far, it will help you with what you want to do. So don't miss your schedule and keep it short. When you are given room to talk, make sure you keep it short. If you are given 5 minutes, make sure you execute your time and be diplomatic about it. Be diplomatic. Just tell them the key points of the business. And he also mentioned that we shouldn't say, we want to tell you how to make money from home. That one, it has cast. Don't make it so. Don't say, I want to teach you how you can use your phone to get money alone. Don't say that alone. Make sure you tell them the value of the business, how you can gain money from your addiction, which is your airtime, and let them know how this VTU is important and make them understand what concern banks with doing airtime and data. Their job is to help us to keep our money and all. So why do they venture into selling airtime and data? It's because there is money in telecom. Make them to understand all that. So that's part of what he said. And also use your telecom analysis. Do not
I
forget to
think
go with your
he's
telecom
back.
analysis.
He's back.
Okay. Mr. Albert, are you back,
Yes,
sir?
thank you. The network
Okay.
knocked me out.
Okay, all right, sir. He's back. Okay, you have the floor, sir.
All right, thanks so much. So, like I'm trying to
Obed, we can't hear you. Your network is breaking. Mr. Obed, if you can hear me, we can't hear you. Mr. Obed, we can't hear you, sir. The network is breaking. All right, so let's wait for him to fix his network. So I'm just doing the summarization like I've said. And I said, don't forget to go with your telecom analysis. It's part of your tools you'll be needing. Also go with your branded t-shirts so you can be corporate. Although you can also dress with being corporate with another outfit, but the branded t-shirt goes a long way because they would know, okay, you are coming from a company, like you are direct. It's not like it's just your own.
So sorry for the.
Hello. Okay, you are back, sir. Okay.
Yeah, so sorry for the.
Yeah, it
So
was
sorry.
breaking.
I don't know why my network is taking me in and out.
All right, sir. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you. So, like, let me quickly summarize it so that the next network will not take me out again. So, make sure you have your biro and pen where to write those things. Please ensure that you challenge yourself. Ensure that every week you submit these letters to different places. Give yourself a target of 3 places in a week. And after you have submitted to 2 weeks, please, before you do another one, because they'll keep piling up back to them. Okay. So keep again and again. I tell you, you're going to get a massive result. Remember that when it comes to offline marketing, it can be in your location, in your area. Then you must have a space in your area. So you cannot just register them and leave them to the future. You're not building your team at all. You get them dispersed. No. So when you are doing it in your territory, get a place, can be a small school, can be somewhere, arrange it as a seminar center. So when they come, they get to hear full details of the business. This will help you to grow very, 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 very fast. That's exactly what I did. I started going out, I got a place. I instantly, I didn't waste time because I know the 5 minutes, 10 minutes I am giving to talk about the business in this church, in the schools, is not enough for these people to get the insight of the business, because I want them to become network sellers.
Hello, sir.
What you can do, and you see, is very. When I was preparing for this mega seminar we just ended today, I arranged for offline marketing. Each day, I was having like to join the. And just imagine 20 people coming out each day. Now, I worked with one to know how she does it, and she will go and say, "Okay, madam, please, we're inviting you to a seminar where we're making money like 2 naira, 1 naira from your recharges." Then after that, I called and said, "No, you are introducing invitation to them. It is not to be talking about 2 naira or 2%. They have not come in to hear it. You are inviting them. You can talk about the testimony of the world around telecom, and that will motivate them to come. So when you engage yourself into this, you make mistake, but you need to correct yourself. There are things you must never say. You can never say those things. If you try say those things, you are shooting yourself on the legs. Okay, so there are things you must not say. That I want to tell you. Okay, so build on things that people want to hear. Those things that they do not want to hear, are still real, but saying it outside, you are saying it at the wrong time and at the wrong place. Prove your point. But when they come to a seminar place, there is a board, there is a marker, there are things to say. They will sit down and listen to you comfortably. Okay, so while you work on this, please filter out what people don't like to hear. When you tell them and they squeeze their face, please don't say it again to the next person. Don't say it again to the next person. Change it and bring testimony that will make the person to be happy about the business. Okay, so these are the few tips I have. This, my name is Okechukwu Obed, team builder, not just networker. Thank you very much for your time, and you have patiently listened to me. And I will come your way some other time. See you again.
Thank you so very much, sir. Thank you for this amazing training you've offered us, and I'm very sure it will go a long way. May God continue to bless you with knowledge and more understanding, and may we get more millions from this business altogether. We'll all be celebrated by God's grace. Okay, so yes, we welcome questions now. If you have questions you want to ask concerning this presentation, please kindly raise up your hand and you'll be unmuted. The floor is open for questions, please. Because this training is an interactive section, and questions are welcome, of course. So we are waiting for your questions. Okay, someone is asking, can Mr. Obed please give example of things that are to be said, short and precise, to invite for seminar? Mr. Obed, please, are you still around, sir?
Okay.
Someone is asking if you can give example of things that are to be said, short and precise.
All right.
That's to invite
Now,
people
if
for
you
seminar.
have...
Okay, sir.
Exactly.
Hello, sir.
Exactly. It's information. You give it in a proper shape, not on the...
Your network is breaking, sir.
So on the road is to invite them. Sorry? You see,
your network was breaking. We couldn't hear anything. Hello, sir.
Can you hear me, please?
Yeah, we can hear you now, but your network was breaking. Can you hear me too? I can hear you now, but your network was breaking. So please kindly recap.
Okay, all right. So I said that a seminar place is where we give full information of what our business is. It is not on the road. The road is for invitation, so you must know what to say. Now, if you are inviting someone from the road to attend your seminar, and you are saying, I want to show a business where you'll be earning 2%, just know that the person will never come. You can simply say, I want to show a business that is making banks richer today, and that business can be done from your phone. But this is not where to talk about it. We have arranged a place where we want to show it to more than 50 people tomorrow, something like that. Or we are hosting a businessman who have made it in the business of telecom, how we can enrich ourselves in partnership with MTN, with Glo, with Nine Mobile, something like that. We are hosting a businessman. So just Just package something that will move them to leave their home to come, because it's not easy for somebody to stay in his house, leave his house, and be coming to your seminar place. It's not easy. So what will prompt them to come out? Create it. Create it. They have had enough of how to make money from phone. They have had enough of so many things. Create your own that will leave them from their house to your place of seminar. Okay. So
All right. Thank you,
and
sir.
ensure you do not start telling them that it's a business of bringing in people. When you bring somebody from them, All right.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so very much, sir. He has done justice to that question. Okay, we have someone else raising up and Elliot Alabala, please unmute yourself. You can ask your question.
Mr. Obed, thank you very much for this presentation. Although I was off and on, try to pull in some of my prospects on my teammates. I met you saying that you arrange your registration form. So I want to really know the one that you actually remove from your registration form, which we use for offline prospecting. So I know the one I can actually rearrange my own. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Mr. Obed, did you get that, sir? Mr. Obed?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Now, what I remove are the passwords. It's not on my phone. I removed it. I also remove bank. I remove those ones. Bank details and passwords. Certain things I removed, but others are still intact.
Okay. Okay, I guess Mr. Alabala heard that. So do we still have any more questions coming in? Please, if you have, kindly raise your hand so we can come to the end of this session. We are expecting more questions, except there is no other questions you want to ask us. So I guess you don't have any more questions because you really did justice to the offline marketing, and even anybody can understand what you have just delivered. Do we still have? I'm trying to check. Okay, I don't think we have anyone raising up their hands. All right, so I think we have come to the end of this session. Oh, Mr. Olushola, is there any other thing, sir?
All right. Tonight, appreciate Mr. Obed a lot for that offline tools. And we can take enough. God bless you. And more grace, more awards, more good things of life comes to you in Jesus' name. Right now, we have come to the end of this presentation. And then few announcements, Abi. We have presentation on Sunday. And on Sunday is for prospect. That is why it's important for everyone to always show up on Thursday. This is where we dish out value that can help any other person that wants to grow. Okay? That we have anybody that wants to grow, that we help us grow. So do well to show up every Thursday. All right? And on Sunday, it's a prospect for Sunday 8:30. And I'll try and invite your friends and your loved ones to come to TDR. And professional, we do the presentation with them. Thank you. But I think
Babalowo is raising up his hands. Yes.
Yes. Unmute,
sir, please unmute yourself. Babalowo, sir, please unmute yourself.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Mr. Albert, well done, sir. Well done, sir. For the great job you guys did in Shagam today. That's awesome. That's awesome. Madam Islamia, well done, man. Mr. Classic, well done. I really appreciate everyone. Quick one. On Saturday, on our Telegram by 8:30, we are still going to meet again because right now we are using all our platforms to do this training so that people will not be having excuses that I cannot access Zoom. I don't have WhatsApp, Kinect. So we are using our Telegram to also do presentation by 8:30 on Saturday. Please inform all your downlines and everyone. The reason why we use our Telegram is that anything we do on that Telegram, even from the one that our Telegram channel have been open, anything that we post there, even if you join us today, you can still see what we have done thus far and still tap from the wealth of knowledge there. So on Saturday, God's willing, we are still going to do training there as well. That's just the additional information I said I should add to my class. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, yeah. Thanks for that, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, so Mr. or Mrs. Osua, kindly unmute yourself and quickly ask your question, please. Time is already fast spent. Mr. or Mrs. Osua, please unmute yourself now if you still want to ask the question.
Good evening, all. Good evening.
Okay.
Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can.
Okay, good evening. Please, I want to know if this message is recorded. I actually came in late and then the network has been off and on, and I would love to hear from the beginning.
Okay, it's not recorded. So the only thing that can be done now is that
it's recorded. It's recorded.
Okay, it's recorded. Okay,
yes,
okay,
yes,
it's recorded.
Yes,
but if you still want to witness it live, this training will also come up on Saturday via Telegram. So you can listen to voice notes there and you can do follow-up from there as well. But this one is recorded.
Okay, and it will be shared on the platform.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
I will share it. Yes, I will share it.
Thank you,
okay.
sir.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. Welcome. Okay, so I guess
Madam Bibaka.
all.
Sorry. Call Madam Bibaka or Miss her.
Okay, let me check. Madam Bimbaka, please unmute yourself now. You have the floor.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, leaders, for the job well done. Mr. Shola.
Yes.
Why am I asked to be unmuted, please?
you said I should read something on the chat box and I couldn't see that thing. I didn't see it. Yes.
Okay. Someone was saying he can't raise his hand up, and that person is No Uzo.
Okay, no. I'm trying to check the name as well. I can't get it. Okay, I've seen it. Okay, I've seen it. No, Uzo, you have the floor.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm new. This is my first time. So I was invited today. This is my first time here. And I enjoyed the program and everything. So I just registered yesterday, and I really don't know much. Thank you. I really don't know much about TGR. I'm still learning. So basically, I know that the MTN gives low rates and all that, but the other networks, that's the Nine Mobile, Airtel and Glo, do they give cheap rates compared to the ones in their communication system?
Okay. Did you just ask your question now? Please, can you rephrase it?
I said the telecommunication networks, which are I know they're MTN.
The providers, yes.
The providers, yes. The MTN gives a low rate. I've checked that one. But the other ones, I want to know if their rates are lower than the ones you can get outside. I don't know about that. That's what I'm saying. So that I can tell my customers or clients that's why they should join TGR.
Let Mr. James. Mr. James.
Okay.
Mr. James.
Mr. Chimaji, let me.
All right. All right. The question you asked is Mr. Shola.
Hello.
Yes, sir. So,
it seems you don't get the question, Abi. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Glo and the Glo provider, SME. I want you to go. They have CPaaS network as well. They have CPaaS rate. Yes. Sorry. I mean, so just go into details. We have mobile data. We have SME. All right.
Okay.
SME, I believe their price is cheaper than the MTN. So you can just go through. Since you said you just joined, just go through all the dashboard.
Okay. So regards to your question, my sister, TGR has a complete data. Before joining the business out there, then when I was buying from the roadside or from other vendors too. So I do experience there is what we call program data. Every data seller knows about it. It's already programmed that once you load it, they think even for example now you are using a 5G network. Instantly the data will just exhausted. But TGR has a complete data. So in our data platforms, the SME are also quite more cheaper for you to say, okay, I want to buy for the SME and I want to buy for the mobile data as well. So the choices there is different. So you can decide, okay, the SME, we have the 10 gig data as well, which you can buy multiple if you wish to have more. So I would say TGR is quite different from other places you buy because here you have that and you're sure that it will last for you for a test of time.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Additionally,
Let me just
since you
see
said
how I can. Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Can I just chip in something, please?
No problem, sir.
All right. Okay, I believe she's speaking in respect to data, and if not, she has to know that we have comprehensive information about this business. She should go to policy or information. She'll get everything she needed to know about TGR since she's a new person. If the offline is not helping, you should use the platform to educate herself. Go to policy, go to information. You see that when you click on my account, you see everything coming out. Now, that one, being one side, all airtime that you buy, you are getting it at 2%, all airtime, except Glo that you get 2.5% commission. Yes, so that is for the airtime. But when it comes to data, the same thing plays out, but just that our SME data, you add more to sell, like 1 gig MTN, which 30 days for it to expire. It will not finish. It will not expire like today or tomorrow. It expires 30 days. So if you're somebody who is very stingy in managing data, you can use it for 30 days. If you're a consumer, you can finish it before it expires. Okay. Now that 1 gig, which is 305 naira, I sell it 500 naira. And if you calculate 20 gig that I say in a day, I am making more than 100,000 naira. So we are allowed to make more money from SME data by adding money to what is existing there. Don't sell company price. It is ridiculously too cheap. Don't sell 305 naira 1 gig. You can sell 400, 500. So where sellers make more money is on SME. Just know it. Where sellers make more money on TGR is SME. So publish more on that, talk more about that, and you make more money. Why you still add others to it?
Yeah, she's hurtful. Okay, thank you, sir. And since you said additionally, since you said you just joined, and anybody that just joined here, I'm sure in your location they will have a place their weekly seminar. So ensure that whenever you are chance, ensure you go for seminars because it helps a lot with you. And they tell you what to tell people for them to join the business and all. We say so many things to people when it comes to the seminar, how you go about it and everything, everything you can tell them to persuade them. So since you just joined, ensure you always go for the weekly seminar. You will have better understanding about this business if you do that as well. So I guess we have come to the end of this particular session. Mr. Shola, I guess that's all, sir.
Thank you, our moderator. Thank you, our moderator for today, and thank you, our speaker. Thank you so much, and thanks to everyone on this call for who wanted to learn. I want to learn every day, and want to grow in business, and that's so much give me a lot of joy that you are growing, and if you are growing, I'm growing as well. So from my end tonight, it's a good night from me. So you can unmute yourself as a custom to greet your upline or anybody that you invite. Bye for now. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, everyone. Good night, sir.
Good night.
Good night. Oga Shola, good night.
Prof, my professor.
Ekalesa.
Ekalesa.
I'm a good toju mi gbogbo gba.
Yes, sir.
I'm grateful.
Everybody, you can, yes, sir. You can unmute yourself.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Madam Arowolu.
Yes, sir. Mr. Shola, well done. Hello, Madam.
Good night.
Madam.
Madam Wasilat, you're there?
Omi Arowolu ẹ̀kọ́ ọjọ́ mẹ́ta ẹ ṣe ọjọ́.
Yes, sir. Kalesa.
Ẹ̀sùn ẹ̀kú iṣẹ́ mọ̀.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Omi Ijo ọmọ, God bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. Ìgbà míì tó bá lọ sí shop, the parent shop, kódà shop ní òní kọ́kọ́rọ́, ẹ̀yin lè máa lọ ra padlock sí. Àmọ́ iléeṣẹ́ wa ní any package tẹ́ bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn atúfún yín ní ìkọ́padà. Ọ̀nà mẹ́rin la fi ń mẹ́kì owó bíbá yìí. Ọ̀nà àkọ́kọ́, orí pé tó bá kọ́kọ́ sanwó shop rẹ̀ báyìí. Iléeṣẹ́ afọ yín 10% padà. Bá a tún wá fún ẹ ní ẹ̀rù tá à ń pè ní point value. Òun la máa hard sí. Iléeṣẹ́ wa ní tó bá ṣe 5,000 tó jẹ́ tọmọ lẹ́nu. Bá fún ẹ ní 500. Tó bá ṣe 6,000 bá fún ẹ ní 5,000 padà. Kí ló àǹfààní tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa jẹ́ tó bá ti dára pọ̀ mọ́ wa ní iléeṣẹ́ yìí? Wọ́n kọ́kọ́ gba 10% padà nínú owó tó o fi bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ gbọ́ o rent shop wọ́n wá fún ẹ ní 10% padà nínú ẹ̀. Lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn, gbogbo data tó bá rà, gbogbo airtime tó bá rà, wọ́n máa fún ẹ ní 2% padà. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa fóònù wọn sì wọn ó ti lé lọ́dún mẹ́rin àti ìlú. Tá a bá ti rí 2% láti 10 years ago, owó yìí á ti kọ́lé, á ti ra lọ́dún kan. Because SIM Solution is about 19 years old. So that is what we're saying, that you can get 2% from the airtime and the short-term substitution and about 0.5%. That is a low now accounts. Ọwọ́ wa ni wọ́n fi pamọ́, kò sí bank tí ò ní more than 1 million customers.